met in the shelter. I mean, I was homeless for 2 years. But then 7 years, you've been homeless for 7 years, man.
7 years. Oh, listen, it was trouble. You know, you had your ups and downs. You know, to be honest with y'all, they say women don't cry, but you know, I had those tears. You know, when you wanted to give up.
Yeah.
You know, because it was so hard, especially when it's not your experience of being in the shelter.
Yeah.
But you know, I experienced it, and it does take a toll on you.
Yeah, mentally
and physically.
How did you find life in the pandemic, especially balancing being homeless but also being in a pandemic?
It was very tough. It was tough because you know some shelters that you go to where they had to kick you out early in the morning. Nothing was open. If you had to use the bathroom, it was very difficult because you didn't even know when you were going to use the bathroom, when the shelter was going to open back up, or you know when things were going to open back up.
Yeah.
You know, but thankfully it wasn't that hard for me because I know I was working, so I know I had somewhere to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, for most of the hours of the day.
Most of the hours of the days. But other than that, on the weekends, it was pretty tough, you know, just had to ride trains back and forth. For me, I don't know how other people do it, but for me, it's just from Harvard to Boston to Quincy, back and forth. Listen, when nothing was open for these people that live in the shelter, it was, you just gotta find something to keep your mind occupied.
Yeah.
I may be black, you know, and then we have white people, but all color matters. White, black, Hispanic, everybody. I'm really thankful to have this place after 7 years in the shelter. 7 years. Yeah. This place reminds me that, you know, you're never going back. You're never going back in the shelter. Mm-hmm. Do what you gotta do to get out the shelter.
When the pandemic hit the world, everybody was confused and shocked. I made up my mind that making masks was the smallest thing I could contribute to the gigantic problem the world was facing and is still healing through. Every homeless person I found on the streets at the time, they were so grateful to get an extra face cover. As an immigrant in this country and as a person who was homeless here for almost 2 years, I remember spending a night at a bus station. This is really my community. I was proud of myself for the contribution I made, and being part of a radical imagination for racial justice in Boston means a lot, and it's great to be part of a collective that is trying to engage in activities to shift the dynamics of American society that we are all quite familiar with, and I'm so proud of this team and the initiative that was started by the city of Boston.